Namaskar, welcome in this lecture series on ERP systems. Today we will discuss some other technologies associated with ERP system, that is data warehousing and data mining. The learning objectives of this lecture is that through this lecture you will have a general introduction and overview about the data warehousing and data mining system. As far as the learning outcomes are concerned, after the completion of this lecture, you will be able to understand all insights of data warehousing and mining systems. These are some points to be discussed in this lecture. First point is data warehousing design issues for ERP systems. We have, in the previous class, we have discussed uh, various the overview of data warehousing, the architecture of data warehousing, and the connection between data warehousing and ERP. So this is the in this lecture we will discuss about the data warehousing design issues for ERP system. Then we will discuss about some challenges of using data warehousing, advantages and disadvantages of data warehousing. So we can conclude the data warehouse part in this lecture. Then the second technology we will discuss about the data mining, introductory part, the overview, the definition of data mining, how data mining works, and then the architecture of data mining system. So let us start with the data warehousing design issues for ERP system. As many organizations begin production with large enterprise resource planning, that is ERP systems, the need for reporting and analysis of on this information has grown. Some recent dynamics have erected a boom in the packaged applications market known as ERP. One of the major dynamics was the Y2K issue, but there were several other reasons for its popularity, like modernize aging applications that were economically beyond salvage. Secondly, address the need for new business requirements not supported by existing system. Thirdly, to address the Y2K problem. And fourth and last is achieve better competitive advancement. So there are several reasons, but these four are the major reasons behind the popularity of ERP system. And these systems have created a unique dynamics in building data warehousing also. ERP systems generally create a level of generality and consistency across business lines, but usually they are not as well understood in-house. This dynamics alone can account for most of the new issues with building data warehouses from ERP systems. The other issues are basic data warehouse issues. So when we discuss about the basic design of data warehouse, the basic data design of data warehouse can be very uh, intrusive. Some organizations spend the bulk of their time and money on just basic designing. It is important to plan for the future, but with an eye on change. There are two basic flavors in the to a data warehouse. First is EWD, means Enterprise Data Warehouse. A data repository. It is a data repository built around the data for the purpose of analysis and reporting. So, first is EWD, that is Enterprise Data Warehouse, which is a data repository. Second is Data Mart, DM. which is again a data repository built around application needs for the purpose of analysis and reporting. So there are two things. First is data mart, and second is uh, EDW, that is Enterprise Data Warehouse. So the Enterprise Data Warehouse uh, promises uh, integration and growth, but bring with it the headache of trying to be everything to everyone. The data mart design is easy at first, but it cannot satisfy different requests. In a large corporations or companies, both are needed. The recommended design for large integrated data warehouse for ERP systems is to use an enterprise data warehouse for the integration back, backplane with a data mart at the report or analysis level. So this is the illustration about the uh, a simple data warehouse which consists of which is connected with various data mart. Let us discuss about some challenges of using data warehouses. While data warehouses can be generally beneficial to the companies that use them, there are many challenges that a company will face in their implementation and utilization. Many companies decide to use data warehouse because they simply think that it is the next big thing, and they do not take the time to think about the requirements they will need to meet in order to use these tools. Being able to afford a data warehouse is just one of the many requirements a company will want to look at when implementing them. To face the challenges of implementing a data warehouse, it is first important for you to understand why they can be challenging. First thing is, constructing a data warehouse is much different than constructing an online transaction processing system. Many companies compare data warehouse to standard OLTP system, and this is a grave mistake. Data warehouses are much more complex than OLTP system. So the OLTP is a different system and data warehousing is a different system. It is also important for companies to realize that data warehouses are not core business tools. If the data warehouse does not have the support of the employees, it will fail. So, what is needed? The company should realize that data warehouse is not the core business tool. It is just technology which is associated with the ERP system. It is also challenging for companies to keep their data warehouse in tune with other production units. To make matter worse, many of their developers are not trained in calibrating them. And the biggest mistake that a company can make is not properly analyzing a data warehouse project before paying for it. By not doing a detailed requirement analysis, companies set themselves up for failure. They will waste time, they will waste money, and the career of some of their employees may be ruined. It is also important for the companies to pay attention to the vendors who are selling them the product. Are the vendors reputable? Do they have a history of helping companies successfully implement their data warehouse? How long uh, have they been in the business? So these are some important points or important issues that should be focused, that should be addressed when designing a warehouse. So these are some challenges. These are some main challenges of using data warehouse. Fabricated versus custom data warehouse. The varieties of warehouses available in the market create ambiguity about which type of choose or go for. And custom warehouse saves the time of building the warehouses from various operational. Fabricated warehouse saves the time of initial configuration and installation. There are so many challenges, but solutions are also there. It is also important to make sure your employees accept and understand the use of the data warehouse. They they need to be given an elaborate education on using the program, and this should play an important role in the implementation of the data warehouse. So data warehouse is an important part and it should not be ignored. Let us discuss about the some advantages and disadvantages of data warehouse. There are a number of reasons why many large companies have spent large amount of money in implementing data warehouses. Firstly, they store and present information in such a way that is allowed business executives to make important decisions. Instead of looking at an organization in terms of the department that is comprises, data warehouse allow business executives to look at the companies as a whole. Thirdly, another benefit of data warehouse is their ability to handle tasks connected to the querying, which are not used by most transaction systems. So query handling is the another part of another advantage of data warehousing system. Data warehouse allows companies to use data models for querying tasks that are quite difficult for transaction processing. Data warehouse set the stage where a small amount of technical knowledge about databases can be used to write queries and speed to solve these queries. Data warehouses are unique in the fact that they can act as a repository for transaction processing system that have been cleaned. Data warehouses are highly efficient because they will allow the user to make queries of data on a regular basis. And this can be done from numerous transaction systems, and it can also be done from outside resources. So these are some advantages of a data warehousing system. Apart from advantages, there are some disadvantages also of data warehousing system. In order to maximize the efficiency of a data warehouse, the company requires to look at it from multiple views, and this includes which are positive and negative. A few disadvantages of data warehouse system are given in this slide. Like data warehouse is quite sufficient for most businesses. This is especially true for many small to medium sized businesses that analyzes their transactions with expensive programs. One of the criticism which are commonly made of data warehouse is its complexity. The implementation of a data warehouse can be so complex that it can make the business process harder to deal with. Another problem that has become quite common with data warehouse is their cost. Like all advanced technologies, when data warehouses were first introduced, only the truly wealthy companies could afford them. The ROI, return on investment for data warehouse projects will typically be much lower than vendors promise, and it will take time before a company begins seeing a return on their investments. Many firms simply do not have the uh, patience to wait for these returns. So there are several disadvantages. It is also important for companies to pay attention to the data aspects of the warehouse. Because of the complexity of these systems, it could be said that data warehouse can take on a life of their own. Companies must analyze if data warehouses are conductive to their need. Only after analyzing, they should decide if a data warehouse is truly worth the time and cost. These are some disadvantages of data warehouse. Data warehouses are not the optimal environment for unstructured data because data must be extracted, transformed, and loaded into the warehouse. There is an element of latency in data warehouse data. Over their life, data warehouses can have high costs, maintenance costs are high. Data warehouses can get outdated relatively quickly. There is a cost of delivering suboptimal information to the organization. There is often a fine line between data warehouses and operational systems. Duplicate expensive functionality may be developed, or functionality may be developed in the data warehouses that in retrospect should have been developed in the operational system, and vice versa. So there are these are some disadvantages of data warehousing. Let us talk about the next technology, which is known as data mining. Data mining has attracted a great deal of attention in the information industry and in society as a whole in recent years due to the wide availability of huge amount of data and the eminent need for turning such data into useful information and knowledge. Data mining can be viewed as a result of the natural evolution of information technology. The abundance of data, coupled with the need for powerful data analysis tools, has been described as a data analysis, and many uncover important data patterns, contributing greatly to business strategies, knowledge bases, and scientific and medical research. The widening gap between data and information called for a systematic development of data mining tool that will turn data thumbs into some brightness to the brightness of the knowledge. Data mining is the process of identifying valid, novel, potentially useful, and ultimately comprehensible information from databases that is used to make crucial business decisions. Data mining is a third tool available to the top management to make impact analysis of factors and relationships. So you can say data mining is an important tool. Data mining solutions provides capability to build prediction models. It helps to discover association and sequential pattern in the business data. And data mining tools helps you to research into warehouse data to to confirm the patterns of trend, and also in some cases helps in discover the pattern itself. The question arises that what is data mining? Data mining refers to extraction on mining knowledge from large amount of data. Remember that the mining of gold from rocks on sand is referred to as a gold mining rather than rock on sand mining. Thus, data mining should have been more appropriately named knowledge mining from data. Many people treat data mining as a synonym for another properly used term, knowledge discovery from data, or KDD. So you can say that knowledge discovery of data, KDD, is the another name of data mining process. Alternatively, others view data mining is simply an essential step in the process of knowledge discovery. Knowledge discovery is a process which is very important, and it consists of a iterative sequence of steps. Like, first step is data cleaning. Data cleaning is means to remove noise and inconsistent data from the data original data. So data cleaning is required. Data integration is required, where multiple data sources may be combined together. Data selection is an important part of data mining, where data relevant to the analysis task are retrieved from the databases. Data transformation is another related work, where data are transformed or consolidated into forms appropriate for mining by performing summary or aggregation operations. For instance, data mining is an essential process where intelligent methods are applied in order to extract data patterns. Data pattern evaluation is the another step to identify the patterns representing knowledge based on some interesting measures. Knowledge representation is another part, you can say, of the data mining process, where visualization and knowledge representation techniques are used to represent the mined knowledge to the users. So data cleaning, data integration, data selection, data transformation, data mining, pattern evaluation, knowledge presentation are some important steps, or you can say iterative sequence of steps in knowledge discovery process. Let us discuss about the architecture of a typical data mining system. This is the architecture, this is the illustration about the general architecture or typical architecture of data mining system. We adopt a broad view of data mining functionality. Data mining is the process of discovering interesting knowledge from large amount of data stored in databases, data warehouses, or other information repositories. Based on this view, the architecture of a typical data mining system may have some components. We can say 6 components are there basically. First is databases, data warehouse, World Wide Web, and other information repository are the integral part of data mining system. Secondly, database or data warehouse servers should be there as a component of data mining system. Knowledge base is the another component of data mining system. Data mining engine is another part, another component of data mining system. Pattern evaluation module and user interface. These are the components of data mining system, or you can say they develop the architecture of a typical data mining system. As far as databases, data warehouses, World Wide Web, or other information repository are concerned, this is one of the set of databases, data warehouses, spreadsheets, and other kind of information repositories. And data cleaning and data integration techniques may be performed on the data. When we talk about databases or data warehouse servers, the databases or data warehouse server is responsible for fetching the relevant data based on the user's data mining request. When we talk about knowledge base, it is the domain knowledge that is used to guide the search or evaluate the degree of interest of resulting patterns. Such knowledge includes concept hierarchies used to organize attributes or attribute values into different levels of abstraction. When we talk about data mining engine, it is essential to the data mining system and ideally consisting of a set of functional modules for tasks such as characterization, association, and correlation analysis, classification, prediction, cluster analysis, and outline analysis and evaluation analysis. When we talk about pattern evaluation model, this component typically employs interesting measures and interact with the data mining modules so as to focus the search towards interesting patterns. The last component is user interfaces, and this module communicate between users and the data mining systems, allowing the users to interact with the system by specifying a data mining query or task, providing information to help focus the search and performing exploratory data mining based on the intermediate data mining results. From a data warehouse perspective, data mining can be viewed as an advanced stage of online analytical processing (OLAP). Data mining goes far behind the narrow scope of summarization style analytical processing of a data warehouse system by incorporating more advanced technologies for data analysis. So, in a typical data warehouse data mining architecture, user interface should be there, pattern evaluation should be there, data mining engine should be there, knowledge base should be there, database and data warehouse server should be there, and database, data warehouse, World Wide Web, and other information repositories should be there. The search engine, with the help of data mining engine and database servers, patches and cleaning and integration and selection data from the databases, data warehouses, data World Wide Web, and other information repositories. Then it clean the data, it integrate the data, it select the data and send it to the database and data warehouse server. The engine, data mining engine, sends the the required information or query related contents to the knowledge base, and after the pattern evaluation, it is served to the user through user interface. So this is the data mining process, entire data mining process. Some major issues of data are also there, like data methodologies and user interaction issue related issues are there. Then some performance related issues like efficiency and scalability of data mining algorithm should be there, is there. Parallel distributed and incremental mining algorithms are some performance related issues. Then some issues are related to the discovery and diversity of knowledge database types, because handling of relational and complex type of data is uh, very crucial nowadays, when we have different type of data, different type of data structure, different combination of data are available. And mining information from heterogeneous databases and global information retrieval is another important issue, which is related to the diversity of database types. So these are some functions, these are some important challenges that the data mining system faces nowadays. Let us talk about some the ERP, how ERP data mining as an ERP security tool. How data mining is work as a ERP security tool. An enterprise resource planning system provides an integrated environment that allow management to align business functions and organize data for maximum business intelligence. ERP systems can optimize business transactions, reduce the uh, total cost of information system, create common business processes, and add value to customers. One of the foundation of a good ERP system is control of identifying and access management. As organization allows system access to customers, suppliers, and employees, appropriate control are increasingly important to prevent misuse of data and to ensure that the integrity of data used for financial reporting and decision making is accurate. Data mining and analysis tools are excellent resources for internal auditors to evaluate the identify and system access management in ERP system, which enabling them to identify risks and recommended way to mitigate them. This flexible software can directly query the databases within ERP applications to extract data and import them into data analysis tool for further investigation, which can improve audit results and produce more meaningful recommendations for management. So you can say that data mining is a very important ERP security tool. So friends, this is all from my side in this lecture. Today we have discussed about the data warehousing and the data mining system in depth. This is the time for assessment through multiple choice questions. We have 10 questions. We have selected 10 questions for for evaluation our progress in this, our evaluation of our knowledge about the topic related to the ERP system. The first question is, dash is the process by which different functional areas can work together to design and develop a product that meets the need of the customer. The A is A option is software engineering, B is concurrent engineering, C is knowledge engineering, and D is databases. So the right answer is concurrent engineering. Data mining is a powerful new technology to dash from large databases. Extraction of hidden predictive information, generating reports, or retrieving data or show results. The right answer is A, extraction of hidden predictive information. The dash used by the data mining for the creation of information about data. The right answer, the options are data verification, data validation, discovery model, and analysis model. The right answer is discovery model. Expand DRP represents data reprocessing, descriptive requirement planning, distribution requirement planning, or data requirement planning. So the right answer is distribution requirement planning, DRP. Dash is one of the benefit of supply chain management. Easy process, manufacturing make to stock product, minimum time, or faster response to market changes. The right answer is faster response to market changes. The three fundamental characteristics of information are A, accuracy, relevancy, and timeliness. B, quality, quantity, and process. C, accuracy, quality, and relevancy. D, qualify, accuracy, and timeliness. So the right answer is A, accuracy, relevancy, and timeliness. Dash approaches reduces data redundancy and provide update information. The cost of ERP is A, depends on the package, depends on available resources. C, technology used. D, all of the above. All of the above is the right answer. The cost of ERPs depends on the package, available resources, and technology used. PeopleSoft is strong in what? Manufacturing, HR, plant and maintenance, or finance. PeopleSoft is strong in HR. So the right answer is B. Barn company is strong in manufacturing, HR, plant and maintenance, or finance. So the right answer is manufacturing. What is the strategy of package evaluation? Trial and error, accept with error, do it right the first time, and take it as a trial. The right answer is do it right the first time. So this is the evaluation process, and these are some reference books you can consult when you have any type of problem. Thank you very much.